New York's Upper East Side is the epitome of glamour and sophistication. Homes here remain the domain of the seriously wealthy, unless you don't mind living small.
Hi, I'm Rebecca. Welcome to my home.
Everything in Rebecca's small apartment does double duty, but what do you expect from the home of a New York City designer?
Rebecca needed her 800 square foot apartment for both working and entertaining.
Living in New York City, you don't have a lot of space, and that means editing. So in order to make it efficient and make it beautiful, what I did was to clear the decks. And I started to focus on the things that I love because I wanted less rather than more.
Since the living room is also the office, the furniture had to function for both.
This is a table that I use for my desk, and underneath I have a fat printer and a scanner. As a designer, a working designer in New York City, I'm fortunate that I don't necessarily sit at a desk all day long, but when I need to do administrative work or design work, my desk serves as my main place of where I use my computer and I do most of my communication. Hello? Most people think that this is regular living room furniture. However, it's two file cabinets that I had painted. I use it mostly for my office filing and also dishes and linens for my guests.
By repainting the file cabinets this really bright, vivid color that matches the other side of the room, she's taken something that really could stand out as a pretty, cheap and ugly piece of furniture and made it a much more sort of vivid design choice.
In the bedroom, Rebecca hid storage right out in the open.
In this room, I've created a more serene environment, and I enjoy my bedroom in the morning and the light, which is exquisite. It's like a box that glows. That's a white palette in essence, and the focus is minimal, and it's concentrated in this linear quality to my art. And another important design element are the storage bins that house a lot of the materials that I access daily. For example, this is a bin that has fabric, so it's very easy for me to quickly take them and use them.
Rebecca doubled her kitchen's counter space without taking up any room at all.
Clearly, the focal point of this kitchen is the artwork. However, I find the most useful design element to be this fold-away table, which helps create very necessary counter space when I need to set up and prepare for guests.
Rebecca can make room for company with her convertible furniture.
In the absence of a guest room, my living room sofa folds down into a guest bed. Here's a little reading nook that I've created, and underneath is room for storage and books, and conveniently these cushions can also be used on the floor.
If you're looking to divide your space, there's no better way to do it than use curtains. They're easy to install, they're affordable, they're washable, and if you get tired of them, you can swap them out for something different.
I love entertaining, and there are many ways that I entertain here. I can have a more Western-style dinner party, which is more formal. There's also another piece of furniture that I've designed that functions as a dining room table, but more Eastern style, so people sit on the floor. How it works is when two very strong people lift this wood platform, the legs actually fit into stainless steel tubular legs that give it extra height and raise it to about 18 inches overall, and that gets moved to the center of the living room, and everyone sits around some tables with pillows.
All right. Cheers. Cheers. Thank you all for coming.
I love coming home. I wish that everyone could have that same feeling. I've designed a space that I use for both home and office, and I find it to be both invigorating and relaxing.
Coming up on Small Space, Big Style, Furniture on Wheels in New York.
I like casters so that we can wheel things out when we need to.